Welcome to Naturally Talented Me's Discover Me profile. This is an online profiling tool that showcases your unique talents and suggests awesome career paths just for you. This short video shows you how to log in and how to complete your own profile. You will see here that I have entered my name and my email address and selected my own personal age range. I have also agreed to the terms of use of service and agreed to receive any updates and news that will be relevant to me. Once you've completed that page, click Create My Profile. The first page is a series of images. You should look at these carefully and select those that resonate with you. In other words, those that maybe make you feel good or inspire you. These are your interests as opposed to necessarily your hobbies. So you probably won't take part in all of these, but they are images that you just like the look of. So I will go through and select those that are relevant to me and ones that I like the look of. I like doing creative things. I like music. I like some elements of sport and I like family. So I'm going to select these as I go along, all of these individual images that reflect the interests that I have. You can select as many or as few as you like, but do be a little bit selective. Don't just select every single image. Otherwise, the results won't necessarily be that accurate. I shall complete the process by scrolling down to the bottom and selecting just the final images that I like the look of and that are relevant to me. You can go backwards and forwards if you change your mind about a particular image and decide that maybe it's not quite right. Click it again and that will deselect it. Once you are happy with your selections, go to the bottom right of the page and click Next. This will take you to the Hobbies section. Here, the hobbies are categorized into main sections. You should look at all of these carefully and select those ones that you take part in, those that you enjoy and are important to you. Again, take your time, because if you're more accurate, you'll find that the results are more accurate as well. There's a whole range of things in here, so I'm certain there'll be things that will be relevant to you as an individual. So again, I'm going to go through and select the ones that I like, the things that I take part in, and the things that are important to me. Here in creative arts, I may select drawing or I may select photography. You will probably have different selections. Exploring and discovering, food, cooking and baking, eating out and socializing. And here there are some home related ones that I'm going to click a couple of. As I go on down, it moves into slightly different categories. Music related is relevant to me particularly, so I'm going to click some of these because these are interests and hobbies that I have. Nature may well appeal to a range of people as well. And then we move into online and computing. Lots of people have those as hobbies, or more outdoor activities, things that maybe you like doing in the outside world. There's a sports and exercise section, and that's quite comprehensive. So most of the things that you take part in are likely to be listed here. And then as we move down to the bottom, there's a couple of final ones which are to do with water sports and to do with winter sports. Again, select those for the ones that you like taking part in. Again, as before, take your time, and if you decide that there is one that you've checked that you're actually not so interested in, then you can remove that by clicking the button once again. Once you're happy with your selections, and take your time doing it, click Generate Results. This may take a little while as it's pulling together all of the information you've just saved. Once the back end on the system has done all its calculations, you will end up with a report. Mine is about to follow. So here you will see your name as you entered at the front when you logged in, something we call a hero statement, which has been generated by artificial intelligence. And this section is really useful for summarizing who you are and what you're about. AI, or artificial intelligence, has also created a personal statement. You may want to use this as part of an application for a job or for a next stage career and education. You may also just want to adapt it and use it as a base to start from. Your main natural talents are captured here in this representation with the coloured lines, and the more a talent appears, then the bigger the line is. And if you hover over the question mark, you will see a definition of that particular natural talent. Underneath your natural talents are the hobbies that you've selected. And here on the right-hand side is the set of career suggestions that the system has aligned to your natural talents. You may not be interested in all of these, but there may well be some that you've never even thought of. So this could be quite an interesting exercise to research these and to look a little bit more. Under each of the career suggestions is the set of natural talents that match yours that are relevant for that job. So to be an artist, there is creative, imaginative, and free thinking. Creative, imaginative, and free thinking all appear in my own natural talents based on the hobbies and interests that I selected. The blue boxes underneath some of the job roles are the educational areas that you may want to consider. These could be other courses or other qualifications that you may consider taking to be successful in that area. So to use this section most effectively, you should scroll through, you should look and consider each of these individual careers and read the definition underneath the heading. Some of these, as before, may be things you've never heard of, so you may want to go onto the web and to do a little bit more research. So finally, once you've considered all of these and taken your time, you can email the results to yourself. If you remember, at the beginning you put your email address. So this will now email this whole results and your own profile to you for you to review later on. Click email results and the email will have been sent.